Going on, fellow GasLanders? How is everybody? It's your boy Fo, and I'm coming at you with another little video. Now, I'm going to put this video on my YouTube channel to get things going, but I'm going to also post this to the Facebook page so I could get a little bit of exposure on the GasLands Facebook page. Then you guys could jump over to the YouTube channel, and while you're there, hit the subscribe button. This way, whenever I post a new video, you get a little notification. It's like, hey, guess what? There's a new video. Come and watch it. So that's what I want to do for you guys today. Now, I said that I was going to be using a different camera, which I tried to use and it didn't work with my PC. It took forever for my PC to convert the video over to the format to post on YouTube or online. The camera itself, it's a little bit of an older camera, but it was a really high-end camcorder when I bought it, and the video quality is still really good, but like I said, it takes so long to convert the video over to the format on my PC to post it on YouTube. So what I do, I ran over to Best Buy. I said, hey buddy, show me the goods. He's like, what are you talking about? What goods? I'm like, I need a camcorder or a video camera that will be good for filming video to stream onto the internet. He said, no problem, I got you covered. I said, get out of here. He was like, no, follow me. So I followed him to the camera section and we talked about it, what would best fill our needs. Now, I'm also an airsoft player. I play a lot of airsoft with my sons. We go and we play a lot. And I bought a GoPro camera. And the GoPro works fantastic because it shoots super high def video and it's basically already in the format that is needed to go right to YouTube, because people use the GoPro to film action videos and they want to post it online, stream it, all that jazz. So it basically records it in the format that's ready to go. And then I picked up a nice Logitech web camera, high definition, 1080p, ready to go. And I got two cameras, so I'm going to have one face down on what I'm working with, one on my monitor, so you guys could see my handsome mug as I'm talking to you, and it's going to be good to go. So I have it all. I got to hook it up over the weekend, and we're going to get that going. But in the meantime, because it's been about a week or two since I posted that last video to Facebook, I wanted to just give you guys a little update, let you know the YouTube channel's coming, and I'm doing a little video now. Now, what I did notice is I have one of the new higher end phones. So the camera is actually pretty good quality. It is a high def camera, and if held the right way, it works perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do is, I wanna show everybody how to maybe strip the paint off their cars. Maybe they don't want to spray over the paint job already on there. Maybe they want to take it down to bare metal and they want to put their own paint job. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, normally, I use a little thing called Simple Green. Now, Simple Green is like a neutral cleaner that you can get from the hardware store. You can get it from Walmart most of the time. And you go in there, you go, hey, where's your Simple Green? Now, you're probably going to get some younger person that's working there on the weekends. They don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're like, just take me to the cleaning section before I go bananas. Because the way you're looking at me right now, I just can't take it. Just please. All I want is some Simple Green. Can you please just take me to the cleaning section? You could talk to your friends later. I got business to take care of. So once you get the Simple Green, you pour it in a bowl, you put the models in there, and you leave it overnight, because it does take a little bit longer, but it doesn't melt any models. You could do it on plastics. It's fantastic. But I went into the closet. Guess what? I'm out of Simple Green. And there was a little piece of me that didn't think the Simple Green could take the paint off the cars as good, because it has a pretty thick coating of paint and it looks like it has a varnish on it. So I read that nail polish remover takes it off pretty good. So what did I do? Boom, I went to the hardware store, $1.20. I bought a bottle of nail polish remover. Now, the only thing about going to the variety store is, guess what's there? They sell Hot Wheels, they sell Matchbox cars. They got all different things I don't need to be looking at, because I got a box full of cars. I got an overflowing bag of cars still in blister. I don't need no new cars. But guess what they did have? They had this bad boy in the middle, and I've been looking for one of these. So I was pretty psyched. And as soon as I got home, I tore open that blister, put it on my table, and said, this is getting some work done. So I'm gonna strip the paint off of these. The snowmobile bike thing, I bought that just for the tracks. Now, the scale's way off. These things are way too big, it's ridiculous. But the wheels are very cool, and I bought it for that. So for 99 cents, I got cool tracks, some cool dirt wheels, and I'm ready to rock. I find myself buying a lot of Matchbox cars just for the wheels. Now, granted, online, there's a lot nicer wheels. There's several people on the Facebook page that you could contact that has really nice stuff that they print on the 3D printer. But if you want something quick, jump over to the Matchbox cars, buy one, it's $1. You get like an off-road vehicle and you have pretty cool tires. But with all that said, let's strip some paint off these cars. Now, a lot of you might be wondering how you take off the body from the frame. There's plenty of videos that show you how to do it, but when I was putting feelers out for content that a lot of people wanted to see, a lot of people wanted to see how-to videos. And one of the questions that I had come to me in a PM was, how do you take off the tops from the frames? And it's an easy thing. I told the guy to jump on YouTube, I told him what to look for, and he probably found it by now. But since I'm doing the paint and I'm taking them off anyway, I thought I'd explain it real quick. It takes 2 seconds, not a big deal. So what you want to do is you want to get a drill bit that is slightly larger than the rivets that are on the bottom of these vehicles. Now if you look, you got the rivets. You got one in the front and you got one in the back. What you're going to do is you're going to take this drill bit, it's slightly bigger than the rivet, and you're going to put it in there and you're going to grind out that rivet. And you're going to take it out in one go, because you're going to use a bit that's a little bigger than the rivet itself and just grind it out. It takes about 10 seconds. Then once the front rivet and the rear rivet, try and say that 20 times fast, are taken off, the top pulls right off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top of these 2 cars, I'm going to throw them into a bowl, I'm going to pour the nail polish remover in there, and I'm going to let it set for as long as it takes. For when I go to them, I take a toothbrush and I can just rub off the paint. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let's get that. I'm back. We got the car stripped. And I'm going to have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the nail polish remover to strip paint. But it did work. It did the job. I had to let it soak overnight. The Camaro, the paint came right off. And then the El Camino, I'm not sure if the paint they used was a different type of paint or they varnished it with some kind of different varnish, but the El Camino, the paint was a real pain to get off. I had to really get in there with a scrubber. I had to really scrub off the paint. And for some reason, the paint didn't come off as easy as with the Camaro, which is totally strange. I don't know what happened there. Come on, Hot Wheels, get your act together and let's get some consistency, please. Anyway, I got the paint off. I got the cars built up. The Camaro, I've been really wanting to get my hands on a Camaro, and I got the 1981 Camaro. I'm loving this thing. Put a little machine gun on the front. It could be a light machine gun, a heavy machine gun, whatever you want it to be. Got a machine gun in the front. I put some panels on the back. I got rockets facing the back end in case, you're winning the race, you have people creeping up on you, you want to fire a couple of rockets. Or maybe you're in the middle of the pack, you want to shoot someone in front of you, you want to blast somebody in the back. It works out either way. I got some nice dirt tires on there. I lifted up the back a little bit to give it a little bit of a more mean look, and I'm loving this thing. Can't wait to get some paint on it to really make this thing pop. The El Camino. Do not look at me like I'm nuts, okay? Everybody loves a good El Camino. So don't sit there and look at me like, what are you doing? El Camino, come on. Everyone loves a good El Camino. Get off my case. So, I got the snowmobile tracks I put that on this bad boy. I think it looks fantastic. It got some nice dirt tires in the front. I lifted up the back to put on the snowmobile tracks to give this thing a super menacing look. I'm loving it. And I did mention I wanted to put a flamer on this bad boy. I didn't have any cars. Out of all the cars I've done so far, I had no flamers. I need somebody with a flamer. So I wanted a turret mounted flamer. Want something that I could shoot some flames 360 degrees. What I did was I took the plunger of a Winsor Newton paintbrush. They come in a tube. They come in a tube similar to this, which is fantastic because you could use this tube for plenty of other things within GasLands, which is pretty cool. So I took the stoppers out. This stopper is a little different. I don't know why. Maybe the newer ones have different stoppers, but in one of my tubes I had a stopper that looked like this, and I thought it made a good turret. And what I did was I took an Imperial Guard flamethrower, and I took the backpack, and I cut them up, stuck them together to make it look like one turret piece. And I think it looks fantastic. The only thing I want to do left with this bad boy is I want to put some exhaust piping coming out from underneath the axle area. So I think that will really make this car pop to have some piping coming out the sides. I think it'll look awesome. Now my final verdict on stripping paint off these things is I'm going to try the simple green. I didn't have any on me, but I'm going to run out to the hardware store and I'm going to check it out. There's several reasons why I prefer simple green over nail polish remover. First of all, it does no damage to plastic, which is nice. Second of all, it doesn't smell like nail polish remover. Everyone hates that smell. I'm not a big fan of it. When my girl's doing her nails and she got the whole living room down, she paints up her nails and she wants to take off the old nail polish first. She makes the whole living room smell like nail polish remover. Drives me nuts. But I love her. She's great. So that's another reason why I prefer simple green. Also, it's not flammable, so you can leave it open anywhere and not have to worry about it. Second of all, storing it is a little easier because with the nail polish remover, you pour some into a bowl, you put your cars into it, and then you pretty much have to keep it in that container. And the fumes of the nail polish remover could sometimes mess with the seals of like a container that keeps it like sealed tight. And the simple green does not do that because it's basically a neutral cleaner and it's just a safer product to use. It smells better, it's better on your hands, and you could keep it longer. So I tend to lean towards the simple green method, but I haven't tried simple green on the cars yet, so I don't even know if it's going to work properly. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to give it a full test, and I'll come back at you guys with another video, and I'll give it a real test. But nail polish remover does work. It's $1.20. You go down to the variety store. You ask the woman or you ask the guy, hey, show me the goods. They're going to look at you like, what are you talking about? I need nail polish remover. Let's go. Don't look at me like that. I got some cars. I need to take the paint off. Get me the nail polish remover before I go ballistic in your variety store. Anyway, it was fun making this video. It was fun building these cars. I will come back at you guys. I have another video that I was actually making while making this one. So expect another video real soon. Hop over to the YouTube channel, please. Give it a like. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe is the most important thing. Let me know that you guys want to see more GasLands content. Please, because I got the nice cameras now. I'm going to be hooking them up. But I want to know that it's not a waste of my time. So please get on there, subscribe, and give me some more ideas for more content. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.